Hey guys, I know I told you guys I was going to start filming a whole lot and I haven't been doing so. I did find my tripod for my camera, but I still didn't find my charger, so I have to go and get a new camera, and I'm hoping by next week I will have a new camera. So I'm not going to do any kinds of tutorials or anything just because I know that they would be awful on this camera. So I have just a couple videos that are kind of like little reviews. But today I want to talk to you about my favorite self-tanning spray and the worst self-tanner that I completely regret buying. So the first one I'm going to talk to you about is the worst one I've ever bought. I actually ordered it from Sephora. It's a higher end one. So this is it right here. It's the 7-9 Tanning Mist. I do not recommend buying this. This is a smaller bottle that's like $7 or $8. The bigger one retails for like $15 or $17. I'm not really sure. But I followed the directions exactly like it says, you know, spray it in there for a few seconds and then spray it onto your body, and it immediately is completely splotchy everywhere, and it tells you not to rub it in, and I'm like, well, that's kind of weird, and no matter what you do, it's splotchy everywhere. So I kind of broke the rules a little bit, rubbed it in, and it looked fine, and I was like, okay, well, I can maybe work with this. The only problem is that it makes a total mess everywhere. You can see this on everything. I have white tiles in my bathroom. It was completely awful. I was like scrubbing the floor, and whenever I do like self-tanning sprays or whatever, I'll just put down a towel or whatnot on the floor, just because sometimes it makes it slick and everything else and greasy. And this like completely, like my towel was brown, like dark brown, the entire towel. I was like, this is crazy. So after I rubbed it in and everything, even though it made a total mess everywhere, I was like, okay, well, it looks okay. Well, it tells you not to swim or shower for several hours afterwards, which I did not do. I waited probably 12 hours or so, and then the very next day, whenever I woke up, I had one whole streak, like, down the left side of my body. And I was like, that is crazy. And, like, I tried rubbing it. It didn't come off or anything. And I was like, okay, this looks awful. So all I did was I got in the shower, and it completely rinsed off, and I looked fine. So I was like, I'm not going anywhere looking like this. So no, I do not recommend buying that product. But my favorite product for a self-tanning at home, which this is probably like my second or third can of it, is the Banana Boat one. I love this stuff. It's about $6 to $7 depending on where you go. I think it's cheaper at Walmart. But it says it's for all skin types. It's like the citrusy one. It doesn't show up on like floor and carpet. It makes it kind of like greasy and wet feeling, so I just like, you know, dry it up or whatnot afterwards. And you have to be, you know, use it very, very like sparingly on your feet and stuff, otherwise your feet will turn a completely different color than the rest of your body really fast. So that's the only area that I've had issues with the discoloration, so I just really don't spray my feet hardly. I just kind of let it just barely hit there. But yeah, I just followed the directions exactly like it says. I do not know why, but this is extremely easy to use everywhere. I don't even have anyone help me do my back. It's just the way that it sprays out, I guess. But and it just has like a regular nozzle like this. But I absolutely love this stuff. I would completely recommend it. The only time I've ever had issues with like blotchiness or anything is if I accidentally sprayed too much in one area and I don't like rotate my arm and stuff whenever I'm using it. I mean, I really, really love it. And for like $6 or $7, it's a really good deal because not everyone always has the money to go out and get spray tans and everything else. So I hope that the lighting on this is not too crazy because I'm talking about self-tanners and watch me look like green or something, but because I know this camera is super old. It lasts for about 5 days or so, and I mean, it tells you on here up to like a week, and it really does. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. And if you spray it completely, let it dry, otherwise it will kind of like come off on your clothing or anything. The only clothing I've seen it like really show up on is like white clothing. Just completely let it dry before. I do it right after the shower and everything, so just completely let it dry before you put on your clothes. And you can even use it immediately after if you want like better results a lot faster, because it takes like a little bit of time to show up. But it will show up a lot quicker that way. This can does last a while. Like this one is like 5 ounces for like $7, and this one right here is like 2.5 for like $7. And this is the smaller can. I wish they made this in like a really big can. I would definitely buy it, but I haven't seen it. So if they have one, leave it in the comments below and let me know. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little summer self-tanning video. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.